In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brr. Welcome to the Stupid Mario World Q&A, August 2016, Part 2.
Ooh.
That's right, you are now live to experience the greatest Q&A on the planet Earth if you are indeed a fan of Stupid Mario World and all Stupid Mario, all Stupid Mario properties thereof. And hello. If you have seen the recent banner that is on top of the Rich Alvarez channel, then maybe you were expecting a Rich Plays a video game. However, with tomorrow being the final episode of Season 2 of Stupid Mario World, I thought it was appropriate to do another Q&A for Stupid Mario World, so you'll forgive me if you were looking forward to me playing a video game. Although on next Thursday, I will be playing like Smash Bros. Or Mario Kart or something for y'all around that type of genre. So, yeah. Do it. I didn't tell you to do anything. Alright. So anyways, a lot of people were asking Jackie on her Wake Up Jack stream about these Get Alvarez shirts. Actually, maybe you were asking her because she was wearing this very same shirt on the recent episode of Let's Cook. These shirts are available, as all Rich Alvarez shirts have always been, at districtlines.com/RichAlvarez. You'll find the link in the description if you just click on Show More. And if you're from the future and this Q&A is already archived, guess what? You can still click on Click More or Show More in the description, and the whole description will open up, and it's like one of the last two URLs. It'll say districtlines.com/Rich Alvarez, where you can get the Get Alvarez shirt, the Rich Alvarez shirt, the JMK shirt, and that's probably it. But you know what I'm saying. These shirts have been on districtlines.com/Rich Alvarez for years. Alright, well, Get Alvarez has only been on for about 2 weeks, but those other shirts have been on there for like 3 years, and you guys never bought them. Shame on you. Alright. Anyways, enough of that. Hi, I'm Rich Alvarez. Oh, let me fix that. It's a little lower there. There we go. And yes, I am wearing a Nintendo 64 shirt. That shirt, I don't remember where I got it, but hey, it's not an Alvarez shirt, so if you are watching this, do what I said and go onto districtlines.com/RichAlvarez and get a Get Alvarez shirt, because it's awesome. Alright, I'm going to questions now. So let's see who has actually asked me a question. I see a whole lot of woohoos and hi Richie and firsts and all that. So hello to Silver Cthulhu, Roy my boy, Maria GV, Anthony Estrada, Hayes, Roy 3355, Asmar Ahmed, Ned, Kalaskavicius, Skull 015, Roxas 13 said, first question I believe was, can Roxas from Kingdom Hearts be in it, please? And you know what, that sounds like a question when I start putting Season 3 together in a little bit. So, remember, tomorrow is the very last episode of Season 2. But there'll probably be a great chance for a character like Roxas if you know, the Patreon gets its goal and everything like that. So, I mean, you know, like I've said before, if the Patreon doesn't reach its Season 3 goal, then there's just not going to be Season 3. So I guess that's all there together. Jack Hamilton, what's up, buddy? Says, of course, hashtag Sweet Tooth for Stupid Mario World. Lol. Reindeer King says hi. Kaylin Guthrow says hi. Let's see here. Any other newcomers? Ike Me Fool. Ike Weemool. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Sorry, says, this is the first time I've been here. Cool. Jack Hamilton says, even though you think Sweet Tooth wouldn't fit in Super Mario World, do you think Demento would? I don't know. I can't say that I do. And somebody said, Reindeer King says, what is with Cloud? Well, Cloud was the main character of Final Fantasy VII, so he's a very popular character, as that was a very popular game. That's what's with Cloud. Carlos Garcia says, hi. Ice Kamo King says, when are questions right now? Jack Hamilton says, hope we can agree to disagree on who our favorite Jokers are. My 3 favorite Jokers are Heath Ledger, Jack Nicholson, and Jared Leto. Well, I think that Heath Ledger and Jack Nicholson are good, but, as I've said before, it's Mark Hamill and that's it. Mark Hamill's animated Joker is the only Joker that got anywhere close to the comics. And Jared Leto, I don't even know what he's doing in that movie. Certainly not the Joker. And Netta says, hey Richie, I actually have to go to bed, so if you can and want to check out your Skype, well, have a good sleep. Azhar Ahmed says, Richie, when is next Super Mario Bros? Well, if you're talking about Stupid Mario Brothers, it's tomorrow. DK Galaxy says, Rich, you should add King K. Rool as a Patreon goal in SMW. He's a psychopathic tactician who insanely strong with abilities and has an armor. Yes, of course, I've played Donkey Kong Country. I'm very familiar with King K. Rool. I just don't see a giant crocodile costume being a thing I want on the show. I don't know. We'll see. Jack Hamilton says, who do you think could make a good villain for the Flash movie? Who do you think would be a good villain for the Flash movie?
Reverse Flash.
Yeah, Reverse Flash. Go figure. Alright, Azhar...
Godspeed, whoever. I don't care.
Captain Boomerang. No, but he's already in Suicide Squad. When is it? It's right now. I don't know what you're talking about. Anthony Estrada says, hey Richie, I love the shirt. What are the chances that you could bring back YouTube News? The chances are null, because like I've said in many past streams, I'm not doing it without Matt Provincial, and he lives on the other side of the country. So unless he strangely decides to give up his career and move back, I don't think I'm going to do it again. If he visits, maybe I'll think about doing like a special, like just a one-time thing. Icemo says, what returning characters can you promise as of now for Stupid Mario World? Well, wow. There is one. Remember I said a few weeks ago there was going to be returning characters from Stupid Mario Brothers that have not appeared in Stupid Mario World yet? One of them you've yet to see, and he's going to be in tomorrow's episode. There's also a character that probably many of you thought would never join this show that'll be in tomorrow's episode. I've completely spoiled it on my Instagram. So if you go to Instagram at Rich Malvarez, that's right, there's an M in there because some asshat already took Rich Alvarez. Go to Instagram, and I don't know. I don't think you can go to like Instagram.com/Rich Malvarez because that's not how Instagram works. You'll just have to go to Instagram and then type in Rich Malvarez in the search or whatever, and you'll find me. I literally just posted a picture of Luigi standing next to the other character in question that will be in tomorrow's episode. So you'll have to go check that out, and I hope that you do so. All right. What's my favorite Pixar villain? That's an excellent question. Favorite Pixar villain? You know, Pixar has some fantastic movies. None of the villains are standing out to me, though. Like, in WALL-E, there's no real villain in WALL-E. It's just, like, WALL-E against, like, space or whatever. You know?
The human race.
The human race. My favorite Pixar villain? Wow. Gravity and Up, maybe? I don't know. That is a really tough question, because Pixar isn't really about the villains. It's about the journey.
Somebody said that they actually started crying when they saw this photo.
Oh.
Wow. You got people crying.
Oh, gee. On my Instagram photo?
Yeah.
It's not sad, though. All right.
Well, one of your faces looks sad. You look angry in your photo.
I know.
Chris looks happy.
That was the point. Okay. What's the name of the bear in Toy Story 3?
Like, Fuzz.
Whatever the bear in Toy Story 3 is, I guess I'm going to say that's my favorite villain. Or Sid from Toy Story 1.
Lotso Bear?
Lotso Bear, yeah, maybe Sid from Toy Story 1, though. Epic Leon Gaming says, what happened to the rap battles? Well, nobody watched them, that's all.
Sid is so freaking nuts.
Silver Cthulhu said, hey, you used my name correctly, yay! Godzilla says, hello from Florida, yes, I'm on holiday. Reindeer King says some stuff, hold on. I have to go back up. A lot of people have been typing in some comments. I said, Richie, are you going to show Princess Peach? No, because Jennifer, who played Peach, is in another state, married with children, and couldn't make it, unfortunately. I tried to get her out here, but she was busy. West Side Coast says, is Chris Muller your best friend? Yes. What a strange question. Esmeralda Alvarez, whoa, also another Alvarez, says, what is your goal for the show? As in, when will it end? It will end when I can no longer afford to do it, which, funny enough, might be tomorrow if we don't reach our Season 3 goal. Skull015 Roxas 13 says, thanks. Zach Savage, ooh, cool name, says, hi. Asmar Ahmed says, smiley face. Jack Hamilton said, would you have changed the twist in Iron Man 3? Yes, of course. If I was in charge of Iron Man 3, there wouldn't have been that twist at all. Silver Cthulhu says, are there going to be any new characters in this season? I just said tomorrow. Well, I mean, I guess they're old characters, so I guess that's the end of new characters in Season 2. If you meant Season 3, then I have no idea, because I don't even know. Oh, there you go, Season 3. That really just depends on if, right now I'm trying to make Season 3 happen at all, so we'll see. Giovanni Herb says, hello, do you know who this character is? I do not. Skull15 says, can you check out my channel later? I'll try. Ned says, also real quick, you don't need to say my last name because you always butcher it. I know, that's why I didn't say it just now. When is your next bid, Richie? Video, I mean. Well, this one is a video right now. The next episode of Stupid Mario comes out tomorrow. Jack Hamilton says, do you think you will add Cloud or even Sora to Stupid Mario World again? Maybe. If Season 3 happens, we'll see. Jeremy Cattle says, what is your favorite episode of any of your shows? Episode 46 of Stupid Mario Brothers is my favorite anything. Jack Hamilton says, since I'm a big fan of the new King Louie, I'd like to see a character like him in Stupid Mario World. Well, it'd be tough, though, let me tell you. Esmeralda says, planning on putting your show into DVD so you can add exclusive bits of footage? Unfortunately, this show I can't, because I'm pretty sure Nintendo would have my ass. But, I could put other things on DVD, like, there could be a DVD or Blu-ray of Let's Cook with Rick and Jax. If anybody's interested in that, let me know. S-Dude151 says, hey Richie, I just joined. What's up? Everything is up. Jack Hamilton says, I want Professor Zoom as the villain of Flash Film.
Oh yeah, Professor Zoom.
Freebird Squadron. Hey Richie, I joined. What's up, Freebirds? West Side Coast says, what are the fireballs in Stupid Mario Brothers really called? Fireballs. Reindeer King says, what is your favorite video that you have does? Again, my favorite video of all time, episode 46 of Stupid Mario Bros. Jack Hamilton says, and I still enjoy Mark Hamill. He'd be my fourth favorite Joker. Just prefer Jack, Jared, and Heath. Ouch, I can't believe you prefer all three of those live-action Jokers over the most authentic Joker. Like, literally, I think that it's just become that Mark Hamill's Joker is just the basis of all Joker now. He, even transcended the comic. So, really, it's like there's Mark Hamill, and anyone else is now just doing an impression of that. Even though Jack Nicholson technically came before that. S-Dude151 says, hey Richie, if Sonic was brought to the show, would you make him human, or just like how you did Bowser too? Yeah, a lot of people have asked me about this. My goal for Sonic is to have him be played by a human. I want to try to get him to look as much like a hedgehog as possible without a ridiculous costume. But the trick is I want to be able to show him moving in a ball and at light speed and stuff when he moves. So that's, that would take some progressive CG that I can't afford, and that's why the goal on Patreon is $2,500. So, I mean, that's at least my goal, because it's just one of those things where if I can't do those cool effects, I don't really want to do Sonic. So that's going to be, otherwise it's going to be some stupid person in a costume, Alright, let's see here. Esmeralda says, what got you and your crew going in continuing the series for so many years? We don't know how to do anything else. And it's been fun. DK Galaxy says, if Bowser can make it, K. Rool could have a shot, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really interested in bringing King K. Rool in. Jack Hamilton says, favorite animated villain. My favorite would either be Frollo, Lotso, or General Wonderwort. Okay. Fat Milk 00 says, shout me out, Richie. Shout out to Fat Milk 00. Godzilla says, have you seen... Yeah, that's what he's called. Have you seen the Kong Skull Island trailer yet, Riches? The giant piece of turret's bigger and hairier than he was back in 2005. I've seen pictures. I haven't seen the trailer yet. I enjoyed the premise of this movie, so that's surprising to me if the trailer's not good. I'll have to check that out later. Jack Hamilton says, Lotso is my favorite Pixar villain. Stephen Bauer says, hey Rich, I'm Stephen. I have a Facebook, so can we be friends? I watched your show since Stupid Mario Brothers. Again, if you like to ask me anything or do stuff with me on Facebook, facebook.com/RMAProd is the official Brichalver's Facebook. Otherwise, my actual personal Facebook page is just that. It's personal. It's only for my close friends and family. So, facebook.com/RMAProd, everyone. There you go. Alright. Everyone's saying Lotso, so I guess I said sort of correctly, although I did kind of switch to Sid at the end. Thanks, bro, says, hey, Rich. Hey, thanks, bro. Skull15 says, can you add me on Wii U and Wii U chat? I have not used my Wii in, like, over a year. Fat Milk says, shout me out. I already did. Ike Me Fool says, haha, it's pronounced Ikeme, Frule, or Ike for short, as for a question. I'm gonna call you Ike now. Zach Savage says, I miss the darkness. Are you guys going to bring him back? I mean, we just had a beautiful end to the darkness at the end of Plumber Night, especially, Plumber Night episode 20. So if you haven't seen Plumber Night, go ahead and watch it, because I'm not really sure what else we do with the darkness past that. Actually, I kind of do, because I always have a backup plan, and I know exactly how I would bring him back into Stupid Mario World, but I just feel like we did so much of him in Plumber Night that it would... I don't know if I want to bring him back just yet. Whew, Ike says, how far back have you planned the lore for Bros and World? I kind of just make it up season by season. At the beginning of the season, I kind of come up with a plan, and that's it. I wasn't like... There was no, like, meeting back in, like, 2007 where I was like, okay, so in the darkness lies the truth. There's going to be, like, this character of the darkness, and the truth is a stone. No, there was no such meeting. It was more like, let's just have him say, in the darkness lies the truth, and we'll make it up later. It's dead serious. So, I just do it, season by season. But you thought that I was a genius. Nox Decius versus Darth Vader. I'm pretty sure Darth Vader would win, sadly, to Nox Decius. Nox Decius. Nox Decius is cool, but I don't think he could defeat the Dark Lord of the Sith. Guess who? It's Bumblebee 185. And then Gamer Master Empire says, hey Rich, how you doing? Doing good. Got the hiccups a little bit, though. Can we just have some kooky mailbox scenes and maybe some Waluigi, says Calvin Haslam. Oh, man. Well, geez, hiccups. Maybe in wow. Maybe in Season 3, because I feel like to put it in tomorrow's episode, well, it's too late for me to film anything for tomorrow's episode anyway. Way too late. We'll see. I'm still trying to convince Doug to put that purple suit back on. S-Dude151 says, if Sonic the Hedgehog was brought to Stupid Mario Bros., would you make him human? Oh, wait, I already answered this question. La la la. Which crossover film would you like to see? I would like to see another Freddy vs. Jason with Robert Englund, because he's clearly the only person that can play Freddy Krueger. Reindeer King says, "Do you like the movie Suicide Squad?" Sadly, no. I grew up with DC Comics. I always preferred DC Comics to Marvel, but like the way that the movies are going, it's not good. And again, I've explained this in so much detail in the past, but long story short, because I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this, Marvel Studios is a part of Marvel Entertainment, and they make the Marvel movies. Marvel literally makes their own movies. DC Comics is owned by Warner Brothers. The people that make the comics do not make the movies. DC Comics makes DC Comics, but Warner Brothers Pictures makes the DC movies, and therefore, there's always going to be miscommunication, and those movies made at Warner Brothers are never going to live up to their DC Comics counterparts, unfortunately. So, it's like, kind of like Marvel already won before they began, because they're doing it correctly, and Warner Brothers doing the DC movies is not doing it correctly, and until DC is somehow able to liberate themselves and make DC studios, I don't expect any of those movies to be any good. But, who knows, something might surprise me. Ike says, oops, didn't mean to talk twice. Fat Milk says, sorry, I saying shout me out, it's just I need subs. Okay, sorry Fat Milk. Asmar Ahmed said, what happened to Linkle? She mysteriously disappeared, and Princess Zelda is on the lookout for her. Sorry if that wasn't made super crystal clear in the show. Now I'm looking at myself, I feel like my beard is like off. Yeah, my beard is like crooked or something. I can't figure it out. Isn't that weird? Shoot, I'm probably just gonna have to restart with my beard. Like this side looks fine. This side looks a little and like wanky and off a little bit. I don't know. Nah, I'll look at it in the bathroom later.
Answer questions.
Okay, what?
It's an answer question.
But I was worried about my beard. I made a new series called Stupid Mario Bros. Theories, said Freebird Squadron. Awesome.
Ooh, I want to check it out.
Check that out. Sneaky Big Boss says, did you know that Half-Life 3 is being made but as a secret project? Also, what do you think about Metal Gear Survive? Well, Metal Gear Survive looks terrible. As for Half-Life 3, I guess we'll find out if that ever happens. Jack Hamilton says, who do you think will be the villain of the Wonder Woman film? Who do you think will be the villain of the Wonder Woman film, Jackie? Isn't it always, what's his name? Greek god?
Mm-hmm. It is, usually. Well, the villain in, I don't want to give away
Ajax,
anything.
right?
Well, no. The Wonder Woman?
Yeah. Who's her uncle? Like, he's usually the villain?
Oh,
It's not Ajax?
No. That's the villain from Deadpool.
No, not that Ajax. Like the actual god Ajax.
I don't remember. But, I think the villain who was in the Wonder Woman animated movie.
Who was that?
I forgot. It could be Ajax. It just doesn't sound right.
Who's the god of war? Not the games. Who's the actual god of war?
Kratos.
No, not Kratos.
Kratos is god of war.
In Greek mythology. Ares. I'm thinking of Ares, not Ajax. Wow. Ares should be the villain of the Wonder Woman movie. He is
Ajax?
He is always the opposition, and he's the villain in, injustice to her. And, well, I think it would be cool, but whatever. Never mind.
I think Ares.
I guess I couldn't properly answer that question. You know who the villain of the Wonder Woman film should be? The critics.
Oh.
That'll be the actual villain no matter what. Are you going to start a new series? Well, as I've said, I've been trying to get a Fallout series off the ground, but, considering that I can't even afford to do Season 3 of Mario right now, I don't think I can afford to do anything else. So, it's really just, I have no idea. Or, there's other series I could do, like, obviously, like, Let's Cook with Rich and Jax, and some of the other series that we do just involve us sitting down. I could do more stuff like that, certainly. But as far as like another series like Stupid Mario Brothers, like that would take some money that unfortunately I don't have. But I would love to. Ranger K says, does it feel weird for SMB to be a major part of some people's childhoods? I used to watch it all the time when I was young. It was my favorite thing ever. It's not weird. It's an honor for people to have grown up and consider it so important to their nostalgia. I think it's really cool. For me, it was just, trying to entertain people. Jeremy Kettle says, I would love a Blu-ray of Let's Cook. Love the show. P.S. Hi, Jax.
Hi!
Jack Hamilton says, I just have more fun with Heath, Jack, and Jared, Richie. Okay, maybe you just prefer live action stuff, I guess. I don't know. McJewelry says, Ayu, I'm back from real life stuff. Team Strawberlitz says, thank you for inspiring me to follow my acting career almost a decade ago. Thank you for being a viewer. And that's really cool. Skull15 says, if you ever see Matthew again, can you tell him I said hi? Sure. Azar Ahmed says 0. Nightmare Master of Fear says, I made it to a Q&A. Yay!
I have a message for Freebird Squadron.
Huh?
I have a message for Freebird Squadron.
For Freebird Squadron?
Yes.
What?
Freebird Squadron. If you can hear me, I have just found your Stupid Mario Brothers theory, and it's 10 minutes long, and I'm going to watch it after
later.
the stream.
Let's see here. Keep giving it all out there. Keep giving it your all out there. Okay, thank you, Team Strawberlitz. Shout me out too. Shout out to Silver Cthulhu.
So, I also just want to point out that the Patreon stream or Patreon goal is the Patreon is at $577, and since the beginning of this current stream, it was at $577.
So it's not gone up.
No.
Okay. All right. West Side Coast says, is Doug Garfino, who plays Waluigi, going to be in Super Mario World? He was already in Super Mario World as the lawyer in episode 4, I think. Yeah. Is he going to be in it anymore? I don't know. He's 2 states away, and he isn't going to visit for a while. Jack Hamilton says, who would you say is basically the Joker with superpowers? I don't know, that one comic where the Joker gets superpowers? So be the Joker. Icemo says, why is everyone talking about Pixar and villains? Hey, I have no idea. Let's keep it on Stupid Mario World, please. Silver Cthulhu says, what is your favorite game besides Overwatch? Speaking of not keeping it on Stupid Mario.
Well, he said that before
Yeah.
you said that.
Okay, well, Overwatch is my favorite game of 2016. My favorite game of all time is Chrono Trigger, like now and forever. Unless another game wants to have a better story, a better soundtrack, better characters, it's not going to happen. Like, it's Chrono Trigger for life. There is no equal to Chrono Trigger. If you're like, well, you just were born too late and now you just can't get into 2D games for some reason. I don't know, but Chrono Trigger is the best video game of all time. That's Jose Gaming says, what's up, Rich Alvarez? Have not seen you on here before. How are you? I am good, thank you. It is good to see new people. Esmeralda says, what programs have you used for effects throughout your series like the Fireballs? It's all been done on Adobe After Effects. Godzilla says, if you could create an episode of Super Mario Brothers where the roles are reversed, i.e. portray the characters that one of the other actors plays, who would you swap roles with? I don't know. I always chose the roles I thought we could all appropriately play well. So it'd be weird stepping into... I would be very uncomfortable actually playing anyone else's role. I guess if I had to play another role, maybe Nox Decius, which is kind of funny because I actually technically have played Nox Decius before when there was like scenes where Luigi and Nox Decius were together. And that's why there's those bloopers of Nox Decius doing like the Michael Jackson stuff, because that's me.
I just did a Ragnar.
Oh, and then Jackie was Rathnar in a scene today when Garrett had to play another character. You'll see. Spoilers.
Spoilers, maybe the character that's in the end of Clone High.
What about PlayStation? What about PlayStation? I've had every PlayStation that there ever was. Do the Mario. I think he's talking about the Do the Mario from the old Mario show. But when I hear Do the Mario, I think of like Do the Hustle. Okay.
I was thinking
Rich.
of Apache.
Scott Reynolds Studios. Oh,
Jump on
Apache.
it.
Jump on it. Jump
I
on
don't know
it.
why I thought of that.
Would you want to make Plumber Night non-canon? Dude, go check out the picture on my Instagram.
Would you like to make Plumber Night non-canon?
Do you know the
Whoa.
Instagram page, SMB Reviews on Instagram? I do. Is that you, the Enforcer? Because I do like those, and I feel like I've commented on at least one of them, the SMB Reviews. Scott Reynolds Studio says, Rich. Dan says, also hello. S-Dude151 says, why was the Blue Hood's mask wasn't revealed? Why wasn't it revealed? Because I was kind of hoping for a Luke and Vader moment at the end of Plumber Night. Well, actually, kind of funny, it was actually written in the script that Mario would take off the mask and you would see, like, the, like, decaying Luigi. However, I just thought, like, with Luigi just remembering who he was, I mean, like, yeah, sure, Vader's got, like, burned, you know, and he's got that thing, but for the most part, he looks okay. He looks a little bit damaged, but he's just this pale guy with a couple scars. Luigi, like, the way that it was written was I mean, remember, he'd been dead for 25 years, so he was gonna basically look like a skull with, like, decaying, like, nasty, moldy flesh, and, like, I was like, you know what, I just don't want this to be the way Luigi goes down, and I don't want him to be remembered this way, so we cut out the scene with the mask coming off because I wanted to be respectful of the character, so I apologize for that. DK Galaxy, your version of Ganon was very similar to Doctor Doom in the comics, not crappy FF4 movies, which is great. Well, I wasn't really thinking of Doctor Doom, but I can kind of see the similarities now that I think about it, so great. Jack Hamilton says, favorite video game villain, Sweet Tooth would be mine. But okay, well, Sweet Tooth is a bad person, but he's not really the villain of Twisted Metal. I would have to say that the villain of Twisted Metal is probably Calypso, even though he's the one putting the competition on. Most of the contestants are participating against their wills, and Calypso isn't really interested in giving them what he is really promising them, so I would definitely say that the villain of Twisted Metal is Calypso. But I could see how Sweet Tooth could kind of be a villain, too. Will episode 25 be a long episode? It'll definitely be a longer episode. I won't know exactly how long it'll be until, like, right before it goes up and I've finished the whole thing. And I don't want to make any promises, but it'll be long. Flaming Bowser J10 says, hey, Richie. Hey, Flaming Bowser J10! Would you ever do a fan mail series? I don't know, it's kind of like what I'm doing right now with a Q&A.
Fan mail? We don't get fan mail.
We don't get fan mail, yeah. As Ezzy897 says, just want to say, I absolutely love the series, Rich. I legitimately grew up watching this show. I remember watching episodes as they came out and being hyped as hell. And Brick X here says, Richie, will you ever come to my coffee shop in Grass Valley?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. One of these days we'll get around to it.
Yes.
Whew! Alright, well, it has been over half an hour, and I'm starting to get anxious because I've got lots of work to do with Stupid Mario World. Well, it's still kind of Brothers. And, don't forget that tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Jackie has her Wake Up Jacks on Twitch. So don't forget to go on to twitch.tv/RichPlaysOverwatch at 10 a.m. Pacific Time to watch Wake Up Jacks. And that's what that logo is. But yeah, definitely get on Twitch. Be there at 10 a.m. to watch Wake Up Jacks. It's going to be amazing. And I can't wait for you guys to see it. And awesome. And thank you. And everyone, have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching the stream. Don't forget to go to districtalliance.com/RichAlvarez for your Get Alvarez shirts. And I love you all. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.